Live. We are back live. I made a big boo-boo and accidentally ended the last stream. I made a big boo-boo. I'm going to see if people get the notification and they come back. So I'm going to just wait for people to get the notification. I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right. We are back live. We are back live. So I'll explain what happened. I will explain what happened here. I'm going to wait a few minutes for some people to pop on. I will explain what happened. YouTube, you changed something up in a way that I've been used to on mobile for the last many years when resuming. YouTube. I love you, YouTube, but man, you got me with this change. So here's what happened. Yeah, babe, I'll explain what happened. So whenever you go offline to reset the chat or take a break for a second, right? You have to shut down the YouTube app, you relaunch it, you go and hit go live, and then it gives you an option. You have a stream currently running. Would you like to resume by pressing resume, or would you like to press end to end the stream, right? Well, the resume button was on the right side initially, and the end button was on the left. YouTube switched the buttons. They switched the buttons. So when I thought I was hitting resume a little bit ago, I ended up hitting end, and it totally ended my last stream. So here's what's going to happen. Today's stream is going to be a two-parter, 2 videos. And when I get back to the studio, I will add the thumbnail. I will put part 1 and part 2 on the thumbnail and in the title. So that way you folks will be able to see what's going on. So, that's the best I could do. I had to quickly set up another stream and just label it part 2 while I was out here on the fly on the trail. So yeah, that's what happened. But goes to show you folks got the notification and you're all back. So let's get right to it. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from the San Francisco Bay Trail here in beautiful Redwood City, California. This is episode number 338, episode number 338. And the topic of today's show is Stop Being Lazy. You are in full control of your life and success. One more time. Stop being lazy. You are in full control of your life and your success. Many things inspired me to do this topic today. Many things did. Part of it, babe, was you. And I'm not going to get too far into the aspects that you inspired me to do this topic on. Maybe sometime you can speak about it personally on a stream on Coach Eli too. But I will say that, I've noticed, when dealing with people nowadays, people lack motivation more than ever before. People are lacking a shit ton of motivation more than ever before. And it's really sad. It's really sad that people are lacking motivation more than ever before, because in this modern world, we actually have more opportunity than we've ever had, especially with the internet, right? Maybe the internet and streaming services have just made us so incredibly lazy and made us dependent on these aspects And we've become, we've gotten to the place of where we're relying on these on-demand instant gratification things that people have become very, very lazy. They lack motivation, right? You see, I come from the old school days, right? And so does my lady. But my lady, I'll just say this, babe. You love your streaming services. You get to watch them whenever you want to watch them. Current shows, past shows. You get to pause them. You can watch them at my place, pause it, go back to your place, keep watching them, right? And while that may be great for convenience, what does that do for our motivation? What does that do with our time management? What does that do when we have to be at certain places at a certain time? We lose track of time, right? When I was growing up, yeah, we did start to get VCRs, video cassette recorders, Betamaxes, and VHS recorders, right? And they did have timers on them. You could set the timer to record your show, right? But you still had to record your show and then rewind the tape to watch it, right? Nowadays, everything is digital. And nowadays, things are on demand, and you can watch it at any time you want. Anytime you want, you can just tune into something and watch it, right? Instantly, right? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to set your VCR like you used to do back in the days. Heck, we even have DVRs nowadays that you could set and record shows that are on TV and watch them later, right? And then rewind through the parts you don't want to see or commercials and all that, right? But we don't even do that anymore. We go to streaming services because we're too damn lazy to even set the DVR to record the show when it's on TV, right? Right? And many of us have gotten to the point of where, okay, now we've cut the cord, no direct TV, no cable, no nothing. We just have streaming services that give it to us the moment we want it, exactly what we want, right? Babe, did you hear what happened? I'm going to reset the channel. I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. It's such a beautiful day out here. I'm just taking in some of the air. If you look over there, I don't know if you can see, but some of the haze from the fires, the Oak Fire in Mariposa County, which is about 80 miles or so east of here, maybe close to 100 miles east. You can see some of the haze in the East Bay. It hasn't really, a little bit of it has hit the peninsula here where I live. Peninsula, also known as the West Bay. But it's not that bad. I can smell it, but just barely. The air quality really isn't that bad. In the past, when we had those big North Bay fires up north, the wind shifted it all the way down, and we could smell it. It was really bad. Now, who knows? Over the next few days, it might just continue to pour on in. But I think the fire has changed directions. And I'm going to have my lady update you folks on that later tonight because she has an update. You know, her family is in that area and they were evacuated. So she has an update to that story that she'll share tonight. Here's the thing. Here's one of the main reasons why people lack being successful in life, in dating, business, etc., right? Because you lack motivation, right? You get sucked into other things that waste your frickin' time, right? right? And I keep seeing this happen time and time and time and time again with people on YouTube and people off of YouTube. And it really saddens me. It really saddens me because most people I encounter are tremendously intelligent. They have great capabilities and they can make something big out of themselves. But they're lazy. They don't want to do the work. And most of the time it's because they get caught up doing other stupid things, right? What I've seen when it comes to ladies, I've seen this with my lady. My lady struggles with this too. I'll share a little bit about it. And I love you, babe, but you love drama. I think all women love drama because it stimulates their emotions, right? And when my woman is not with me because, right now she's in between jobs. She's on unemployment. She's trying to find the right job. She's looking for the right job actively. That's part of your requirement, right? She's doing that. But besides that, she gets sucked into watching Big Brother and other programs, and she lacks the motivation to do other things. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, babe, or to anyone else. It's not just you, it's many people doing this, right? Right? See, what I think, babe, what I think some of the issues that women have is they get wrapped into these shows to appease their emotions, and it's the equivalent to men getting wrapped into video games to deal with, their lack of what they're not getting from women or in other aspects of life, right? So men spend too much time playing video games. Women spend too much time watching drama shows, right? True crime or Big Brother or any one of those other just drama shows, the Kardashians, whatever, right? Real Housewives of wherever the hell they're at, right? Or been, right? And again, I just think, sitting around playing video games all day or sitting around watching drama shows all day, even during your spare time, is a complete fucking waste of time. You're wasting your fucking time. You are. You could be doing something way more productive than stupid fake drama crap or playing video games, just shooting people on the screen all day, right? Now, I do understand that there are some gamers that make money doing it, right? And they entertain their audience doing it, and you can actually make pretty good money doing it if you become a well-known gamer. But how many gamers actually are making even over 10 grand a month, right? Let alone 50 grand a month, let alone 100K per month. Now, select few are making millions, right? But that's very, very few, right? Is it worth your time, doing, these things that are probably just, appeasing your emotions or keeping you company or preventing you from feeling lonely, right? Give me a second here. Getting closer to the end. What I would like to do is I would like to interview as many people as possible that are struggling with this. And I would like to schedule a pre-recorded, non-live interview, because that's the way I'm going to be doing things from this point on. I'm not going to be doing live interviews with other people, at least for a while. Because, when you do things live and you're tackling some pretty serious subjects, right? Sometimes some of these people that want to come on your show and talk about this are just trying to ambush you and derail your show while you're on live. So I'm not going to give people the opportunity to do that, but I am willing to interview as many people as possible that are struggling with these aspects that I've been mentioning, and doing these things just to appease your emotions and to fill in the void, right? And then the funny thing is, you know, you hear these people that are wasting their time playing video games and watching daytime drama content all day or whatever, right? And then they say, oh, you know, I never get the opportunities to do what I really want, or no one gives me a chance, or, you know, no one wants me or whatever. Well, why would anyone want you when you're wasting your life away watching daytime drama or drama content all the time, or playing video games, right? And babe, I'm not talking about you regarding this. I'm saying in general. I'm saying, you know, how appealing are you to other people you'd want to normally attract when you yourself are not even showing up, right? You know, you're hiding in your corner or your basement or whatever, you know, just playing games all day or watching stupid shit all day, right? Like I told my lady earlier today, before she left, you know, she was watching Big Brother. I mentioned this, I think, during part 1 of this stream before I cut it off by mistake. I'm like, I have no interest in any drama content, any fake instigated drama content. If there's some true crime or something, that's okay. But the Big Brother stuff, or the 16 and pregnant stuff, all those stupid fake instigated drama shows. I mean, yes, the pregnancies may be real in 16 and pregnant, but they over dramatize it, right? They over dramatize it. They amp things up, right, in ways that just wouldn't happen in real life. And they do it because they want you tuning in, and then they want to make commercials at your expense, right? Or they want to sell commercials at the expense of you being there and wasting your time, right? And honestly, you know, I've just become really, really immune and sick of this type of content. It's just kind of like, you know, my lady and I was saying, you know, the people that do this, she was starting to realize this the other day. And I'll share this on my way back, right? I'll say this on my way back. But she was saying, like, you know, some of these people on YouTube, you know, I've come across many different channels, right? And what they do doesn't make sense. It's kind of like a WWE, formerly known as WWF, she said. Yeah, you're right, baby. And you know, I was telling her, it's like, okay, you've got certain channels that are doing the fake instigated drama, right? You could look at some of the characters that run those channels, like you could look at one as Stephanie McMahon, right? You could look at the sponsor, like the sponsor that's paying for this content as Vince McMahon, right? Stephanie McMahon is the manager, right? And then you have the person that's running the channels. We can just call him the Undertaker or something like that, right? Or at least trying to be the Undertaker, right? It's all fake, scripted, amped up, instigated drama. It's just stupid, right? It's stupid. It's dumb. It's boring. And maybe to most people, you like that kind of thing and you're not tired of it yet, but when you've dealt with as much of this crap as I have on YouTube for the last 5 years, like you don't even want to watch that crap on TV anymore. You don't. Like you just don't want to even watch it anymore. It's a complete waste of your time when you could be doing something else more productive. Go and take a walk, right? Focus your time on starting a business that's going to be more productive, and better represent you, right? Regarding something you're passionate about, right? We become a very, very, very lazy world. We want to take the easy way out. We want to take the easy way out and make money as easily as possible, regardless of what expense it costs us or costs others, right? And the thing that really has, gotten to me is that more and more shows within the mainstream media are becoming more and more drama-centric, right? There's always been the drama-centric shows around, right? We've always had Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, right? We've always had that kind of stuff, right? All that stuff is fake. It's amped up. Yes, they get real people coming on there. They pay them to come on there. And then they also pay them more money to amp up, when the man says, oh, yeah, he was caught cheating, with your best friend, right? And then the woman already knows about it, right? But she's asked to pretend that she just found out about it on the show and then slapped the guy across the face, right? Right? And then the other guy shows up and the two guys start fighting, right? And then you see Steve Wilkos there, back in the days of Jerry Springer. He's sitting there smiling with his big grin. And instead of stepping in right away, Steve and Jerry let the two guys fight because that's what people want to see, right? It's fucking stupid. And then all of a sudden Steve walks in and grabs one of the guys, and one of the other guys grabs the other guy, right? And then they're just laughing, right? And then if you've noticed, the bodyguards, or the security guards, whatever you call them, right? Like Steve Wilkos and the other security guard, they'll let the two guys go and they want them to fight again, right? After they broke it up, right? It's so phony, right? And I remember my younger days, I used to watch these things, right? I used to watch these shows. And I'll tell you when I would watch them when I felt like I had nothing better to do. Like, I wasn't working or hanging out with friends or doing something else, right? That's when I would watch these shows, right? But even then, after a while, I'm like, this is the same old boring shit. Jerry Springer shows up. He says his monologue, brings out the guests. They share the story. They found out someone's cheating. The woman slaps the guy across the face. You find out he's cheating or she's cheating or whatever, right? If he's cheating, next thing you know, the woman comes out that he's cheating with, right? They all of a sudden bring her out, right? They miraculously found her. No. This was all skidded before the show was even started, right? They paid all these people to come in, right? She comes out, the two women start to fight, right? Cat fight, right? Everyone wants to see a cat fight, right? Like, this stuff just does not fascinate me at all. Yeah, maybe the first few times I saw it in my younger days and for a little while, but like at age 48, this stuff just does not fascinate me at all. And I still just don't understand why people love to tune into this stuff. Why do people love to watch the train wreck? Is it because your life's a fucking train wreck? And instead of turning your life around and becoming a good, better person and rising above this shit, you want to watch the train wreck because you're a fucking train wreck. You see, anyone that likes to watch a train wreck is a train wreck themselves, right? Right? Saddest thing, right? People that enjoy watching train wrecks or perceived train wrecks, right? Let's go here. Some people out here on YouTube that create fake instigated drama like to call my content cringy, right? They like to call it a train wreck, right? But the truth of the matter is I've got my life together way more than all of them will ever have on that end, right? And it doesn't matter what they say, right? Or how much smack talk they talk, right? These people would rather congregate and talk smack about some guy like me that has my stuff together than turn their own lives around, right? And they do this all day, every day, and they go from channel to channel to channel to channel. They do this all day, every day, right? All day, every day. It's pretty sad, right? I've known people that have been doing this all day, every day for like 5 years, right? 5 years. Men and women. That's how sad it is, right? You folks need to snap out of your rut. Get a grip on your life. Look at yourself in the mirror. And stop being lazy. You see, without these people, without even, and I'm just saying in general, online and offline, these people that like to watch this type of content all day or follow this type of content all day, right? They do it because they feel they aren't worthy of anything better. They feel they have nothing better to invest their time in. Right? A lot of these people probably don't even work. Yada, 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 right? And it's funny, a lot of these people that don't even work and do drama crap all day accuse me of not working. I'm working. I work this each and every day. I put out at least one piece, maybe 2 pieces of content per day. I take a few days off every now and then, but I'm consistent. This is my job, right? This is my job, and I'm building my business. I'm still building it. And while I'm building my business, I have other resources I'm living off of. A lot of these people, like to, now, what is my lady saying in there? Wow, thanks, babe. Now that was rude. What are you talking about, babe? What was rude? What was rude, babe? Can you be more specific, please? I'm just being honest, babe. I think people are overly consuming themselves with stupid, petty content when they could be doing something more productive and better with themselves, both men and women. I didn't say just women, I said men and women, right? I didn't call you a train wreck, babe. I did not call you a train wreck. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't call you a train wreck. No, baby. I will talk with you after the show on my way home from the trail. I did not call you a train wreck. You are not a train wreck. I'm talking about other people in general. Maybe some specifically, if it even matters. But no, I did not call you a train wreck. And you are not a train wreck. For what you've been through, you're a pretty well-balanced woman. You got a good family. You got a good man. You got a great support system. And baby, you can't always think, I understand that you've been through some things, and you because of what you've been through, you may assume that I'm talking about you. But no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking in general. Well, baby, that's true. You do that. You do that, baby. And yes, if I'm going to be honest, when it comes to the shows, right, you can watch whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I still love you regardless. But I honestly think that you and anyone else, there are a lot of people that are doing what you do, babe. There are a lot more things you can do that are more productive use of your time. You can go walk with your dogs, right? You can go volunteer your time and help a homeless shelter or a dog rescue, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying you yourself have told me this before, right? I don't have a problem with you doing whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, like, there are more productive things to do than sit around and watch drama shows or soap operas all day. It's the same thing these people on YouTube. They go around and they watch stupid, fake, instigated drama. They watch, crappy YouTubers attack other crappy YouTubers for entertainment. And these people do it all day, every day. Right? Okay, we will talk later. Sure. Okay, no problem, babe. No problem. Babe, I love you, but we're not always going to agree on everything, right? I love you, but we're not always going to agree on everything, right? And you've always known how I felt about time wasted on fake instigated stupid drama. See, here's the thing. Here's my outlook on the drama. Number one, I don't like it, period. But if you're going to participate in drama and you're not making at least $100,000 a year doing it, it's not worth it. And even if you're making money doing it after a while, is it really something that you can be proud of? Right? The one thing that just is sad to me is people capitalizing, making money off their own train wreck. Right? Not you, baby. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying other people. I've seen so many people out here on YouTube try to capitalize and make money from their own train wreck within. And they make more money than good people like me because people are paying them to continue watching these people they're paying go down in life and become more of a train wreck. It's really fucking pathetic. It's really, really ridiculous. And quite frankly, it's really annoying. It's really sad, right? Are you home, babe? Here comes my buddy on the trail. Yeah, curious to know, babe. Are you home yet? Did you make it home safely? Yeah, see, the one thing with me, I'm always going to give it to people straight, raw, and real, right? And let me tell you where my passion stems from regarding this topic. There are a lot of great people I've met in life that I was initially good friends with online and offline. And then some drama people came into their life, whether it was on YouTube or other aspects. And they sucked these good people that I was friends with into their drama vortex. That's what sucks, right? This is a big problem for me. A big problem for me is there are a lot of decent people in this world, right? That decent people like me want to befriend and work with on YouTube and, enjoy their company, right? But then you get these, I gotta watch how I say this, these drama W's, right? Let's say drama W's to appease the YouTube algorithm, right? That come in and they just see happiness and then they spread their drama disease. These people get invested, these good people get invested in the drama disease of the person that infiltrated, right? And then it just spreads like a wildfire. And it's just really freaking annoying. It's just really, really annoying. We don't have enough positivity in this world, right? And why do you think it's so hard for me to gain traction on YouTube? Like, if I became a drama king, like, I'll tell you this right now. If I became a drama channel, I'd have 1 million subscribers overnight. Because if I wanted to do drama, I would do it better than all of you. And I would outrank all of you. The thing is, it's not who I am. It's not who I want to be. Right? I'm not lazy. I don't want to take the easy way out. I don't want to make money off some shit show. I don't want to have to pretend like I have a miserable, pathetic life and sell that as content to make more money than being real about my happy life. That's what really sucks. That's what's stupid, right? And there's your answer to anyone wondering why my audience is not as big as some others. Because I'm not willing to succumb to drama. I'm not. I'm not willing to make shit up. I'm not willing to, amp things up more than they are. I'm just me. Right? And my lady is the same way. She's just herself. We are two of the most raw and real people you will ever see on social media or in the real world or out here on YouTube. We're raw and real. And yeah, there have been some people that have questioned, things we've said. Hey, you're entitled to question whatever you want. But when you cherry pick content and try to piece things together to form your opinion, we know you're cherry picking content. You're not hearing the whole thing, or you're just not wanting to hear the whole thing, right? And quite frankly, right, it doesn't matter what people think about what you say. There are going to be people that don't believe what you say and don't like what you say, right? Then you're going to have people that do believe in what you say and support what you say, right? And that's why I always keep it real. Even though I know if I amp things up and, started to talk smack about other YouTubers and just make shit up left and right, I know I could be a lot more successful more quickly, at least temporarily. And it would be temporary, but even then, even if it was permanent success, I could not live my life making fake content for profit. It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't. It doesn't sit well with me at all. It's a really nice day out here today. It was 75 degrees. When I got out of my car, it's probably about 72 or 73 on the trail, a little light wind. No, here's the thing, folks. I may be harsh and straightforward, right? Maybe you don't want to hear what I'm saying. Maybe you want me to present it in a more subtle way, right? Maybe you want me to baby you a little bit more. That's not who I am. I don't work that way. Because that way doesn't work. Doesn't work with people. With people, what works is getting in their face, right? And I don't mean getting in their face physically. I mean literally. Sometimes people do get in your face literally. I don't condone that, right? But when it comes to getting your message across and trying to help people, right? The people that are truly open to positive, good help are going to understand that it's going to take a coach like myself to kick you in the ass, not literally, but figuratively, for you to change your life around. And maybe many of you aren't ready for that yet. Some of you are. The people that are ready for that, we'll find out about my channels and my business, and we'll be able to help you. And the people that are not ready for that, that's okay. No problem. No problem. Maybe one day that'll change, right? Let me just reset the chat real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. We're back live. I almost did it again. I almost ended the stream because the resume and end button have been swapped by YouTube. I don't know why they did that. It's gonna take time to get used to it. I'll tell you this, folks. I come from the school of hard knocks, and that's how I help people. I'm not going to babysit you. I'm not going to coddle you. I'm not going to appease you. I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm not going to waste your time. And if you don't like it, tough luck, right? That's just the way that I am. That's the way I was raised to be. That's the way I feel everyone should be raised to be, right? Because here's the thing, when I call you out on your shit, no matter what it is, no matter who it is, if you're getting triggered, it's because I hit a nerve. Because what I'm saying is resonating with you as true, right? You don't want to hear it, right? You don't want to hear it because you're not ready to make that change over something you know needs to be changed, right? That's all it simply boils down to. And let me be clear, I'm not here to try and trigger anyone. I'm not a drama channel. I'm not here to create drama. I'm here to help people with tough love, just like I learned. But if my methods are triggering you, then all you're doing is saying, hey, Eli, you figured out my bullshit I've been trying to hide, right? And getting away with, right? And I know what I'm doing isn't the best use of my time, but I'm just not ready to stop doing it anyway. But you triggered me, Eli. Well, yeah, I triggered you because I called you out on what you know needs to be turned around, needs to be changed, right? Give me a second. Passing by somebody. I think that dude was trying to talk to me. I think he's a homeless man, at least he kind of appeared to be one. I feel bad for the homeless, but, you know, we can't help every single one. You know, us as individuals don't have the resources to help every single homeless person we come across. I used to give 10, 20 bucks to homeless people I would see on the street while driving. I stopped doing it years ago because, you know, it's just too many, right? And a lot of times what they'll do is they'll take that money and they'll go buy booze, right? Instead of using it for something to help them get back on track, right? You give people an inch, they take a yard. Give them a yard, they take a mile, right? You give them a mile, they take 100 miles, right? You know, again, I'm not here to sugarcoat stuff. I want to help everyone become more productive. Stop being lazy. Become more productive. Start loving yourself more. Start using the precious time you have each and every day to do something that's going to get you further ahead in a positive way. Not just do something that's going to cure your blues or your emotions or appease you, right? Temporary, appeasing, right? See, you know why I'm so passionate about this? Because in my younger days, I used to self-loathe. See, baby, here's the thing. You want to hear this? It's something that I've never said before, maybe in different ways. But see, here's the thing. I used to self-loathe. And maybe it wasn't really with drinking. Yeah, I did drink a little more when I was younger, but I never would drink to get drunk. You know what I would do? I would just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, right? And fortunately, I was playing sports, or I would have gained a shit ton of weight, right? But I was always like sugar high. I was always overly wired, right? I wasn't living a healthy life. I was self-loathing, right? And why did I do that? Because I felt like there was too much competition with the kids at my school, sports, academics, and all that stuff, right? And there were times I would withdraw from certain, school events and stuff. I just didn't want to be a part of it because I felt like it was just too much competition. And I was just tired of competing, right? So I've done all this stuff, self-loathing. I in my younger days, we're talking Atari 2600, original Nintendo days. I played video games all the damn time, wasted so much time playing video games and doing other stupid things where I could have done more productive things to get further ahead, to set myself up for the future of my life. And I held myself back because I was self-loathing. That's what it is, self-loathing, right? Because here's the thing. Let me put this out there, okay? Let me put this out there, and I could care less what kind of scrutiny I get. It doesn't matter, because there's a group of people that broadcast me every day. They're doing it now, I'm more than sure, right? You did it last night on another channel, and then you put it to private. That's all you've been doing, right? Why would you put it to private when you have my blessing to keep it public? I'm not going to flag you, right? Or was it because the show really didn't have anything cringeworthy, right? Right? These people that sit around and go from channel to channel to channel and watch drama stuff, they're self-loathing. They're self-loathing because they're miserable, right? They come at me and criticize every aspect of my life. right? My living situation, my finances, my family, my girlfriend, right? The type of car I drive, right? They sit there and scrutinize every little aspect of my life. And quite frankly, I don't give a shit because I don't, right? But I'm saying this to prove a point. What I'm saying is that they spend all day, every day, for the last 5 years, the same group of people spends all day, every day, self-loathing over trying to scrutinize every aspect of my life. Same thing over and over and over again, right? How much time have you folks wasted, right? How much time have you folks wasted where you could have done something more productive, right? All you guys are doing is self-loathing, including the people on the stage. You're self-loathing. And drinking. And drinking and drinking and drinking every time you rebroadcast me, sir. So you can, try to make it through another shit show you really don't want to do, right? Self-loathing, right? Snap out of it. Stop being lazy. Do something productive. You're all worth it. Even to people I'm not too fond of, even drama people, all of you can turn your life around. Stop self-loathing. Stop being lazy. Start loving yourself. All right, we are back live. We are back live. We are back live. And sorry about that, I got cut off again. If you're just joining us, this is part 2 of my Walking with Purpose stream today. It's going to be 2 parts because YouTube changed some buttons around. And at one point on my former stream, part 1 of this, I hit end stream instead of resume when I was shutting down the YouTube app and restarting it. That's what you do when you have to go off the air for a second. Or if your chat gets stuck to reset it, you shut down the YouTube app, relaunch it, click on go live, then it gives you an option that says stream interrupted. Would you like to resume or end? And they swapped the end and the resume button. Thanks, YouTube. You see, when you do like 300 plus of these, it becomes a habit where the button's at. You don't even have to look. Now I got to look and make sure because they could change it again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for some people to get on the trail. It's that time of day where people are walking on the bridge to the entrance and exit. I'm just going to wait my turn. Everybody deserves more. Everybody is worth more. Again, take a good hard look at yourselves in the mirror. Right? Stop being lazy. I'm going to continue saying it. Look at yourself in the mirror. And if you don't like what you see, then fix it so you like what you see. And there are many things you can do to fix it, right? Even physically, get into better shape, right? Or just sit yourself down and realize that, hey, the way I'm living my life is not the way I want to live my life, right? Because here's the thing, when people more so self-loathe and do stupid things and take shortcuts, right? Here's what happens. When you self-loathe and you do things to mask your pain and cure your blues, right? To pass the time, right? Instead of doing something more productive, what you're actually doing is shortening your life. You're shortening your life because People that do those types of things typically will drink a lot, typically will eat a lot more, typically will be more sedentary. And a lot of these people start to have medical issues. Now there's somebody coming. I'm going to see if they're coming this entire way or turning in the building. I'm going to wait because this chick's coming with her dog. Is she walking across this way? Yep, I think she is. So I'll come back over to the other side. Just my luck today. People are coming in and out of the trail as I'm exiting. Let me see. It's funny how everyone looks when you have a selfie stick in the camera. Like they've never seen one before, right? Who's this dude? In our premier neck of the woods. Well, I've lived in Redwood City all my life, so thank you. It's funny how people look at you, right? Yeah, folks, today, I wouldn't say I'm a little bit frustrated. I'd say I'm a little disappointed. I'm just disappointed at, how much time many people in the modern world waste doing stupid things. I watch a lot of motivational videos, especially from an entrepreneur I've been following for a while named Gary V, known as Gary Vaynerchuk. And he keeps saying similar things too. People are damn lazy. Stop being lazy, right? There are so many things people can do nowadays to turn their lives around, right? Instead of conglomerating with others and sulking in each other's misery. It's just stupid, right? And the funny thing is, the more you talk about the dumpster fire, the greater the dumpster fire builds, right? There are so many more fucked up people in this world than good people, that when you call out the people that are messed up, it grows like a wildfire. The dumpster fire gets bigger. And that's the challenge I've had, right? But quite frankly, I really don't care how big your dumpster fire grows. Because at some point it's going to turn around. At some point, my mission of turning around people that are stuck in a rut and in a dumpster fire, I'm going to help these people turn around into positive human beings. There's a 4Runner that's parked right in the middle of the road. It sounds like they're on their Bluetooth on a phone. Anyway, I got to run, folks. I've got a stream coming up tonight with my lady on Coach Eli, 2 uncensored live streams. It's probably going to start closer to about 10:45 p.m. Eastern, 7:45 p.m. Pacific. We hope you can all join us. Please support us on Coach Eli 2. If you plan on watching this, please support us on Coach Eli 2. Okay? You do have options to watch other rebroadcasts that are happening, right? But quite frankly, I'm going to ask you folks this. Put yourself in our shoes. Please support us on Coach Eli 2. If you have a head and a heart and a soul. If you're heartless, you know what you're going to do. But that's all I'm going to say. Have a good day, everyone. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.